Okay, good morning everybody. We are on a stopover in Wigan. We're on our way to Warrington. So two places with W. War. Whew! What is it good for? It's good for Warrington. Didn't realize it was such a problem. They had to graffiti the pavement to remind people not to buy alcohol for children. Okay, so just got off the London train. London. Got on it at Wigan, and now we're in Warrington. And yeah, it's time to do Warrington properly. You come out of Warrington Station, check out the Patton Arms Hotel. It's nice. Lads have arrived, lads. Go on, lads. Okay, we passed the Patton Arms Hotel, and the first thing we have here is a police station. Now, I have to admit, I have been watching 2 or 3 Auditing Britain videos. I watched the Wolverhampton one, thought it was quite exciting. Now, I want to clarify, I may have contributed to the launch of a style of video called auditing, but I am not an auditor. And obviously Auditing Britain is an auditor, but there's a lot of cop cars here, bro. There's a lot of policies. We'll see what's going on. Oh my God, we're in Cheshire. This must be the rough end of Cheshire here in Warrington. Wait a minute. Is it a police station here? He's got his laptop out. Hello, sir. How are you?
Hello there, sir.
Oh, good. Oh, good. All right. Hello, how's it going? This must be a police station if they're all here.
It is, yeah.
Nice. Oh, here we go. Look at this BMW. Cheshire Constabulary. 1.2 R1200 RT. Beast. Yeah. I'm very confused. Very confused because I thought that was a police station, but if you come with me. Oh. Okay.
Because if you put the MOT checker on the DVLA website, it comes up. That's how we found out on the date.
Okay, well, mental note on video. Train station I arrived at was Warrington Bank Quay station. But when I leave later, it's from Warrington Central. I mean, is Warrington that big? It needs 2 train stations. Pyramid Art Centre with a little painting on the side. Now, what we're going to have a look at, I think that's the town hall down there. And there is a very special flag flying over the town hall. I think you all can guess what flag I mean. It's the new Fourth Reich occupation flag. Okay, we're on I think we're on Museum Road or Hanover Street, something like that, here in Warrington. There's a very, very beautiful town hall, as we said in the last clip. But there's some weird graffiti. Social meeting. Oh, it's the YMCA. I don't know how fun it is, or would be, to stay at a YMCA. But if you want to make lots of male friends, I hear it's a very good place for that. Okay, Cheshire Police going past. We approach the very nice Golden Gate. There's no bridge here, San Fran people. It's just Golden Gate. Okay, viewers, feast your eyes on the big Victorian Golden Gate. If I was to take a guess, that's a symbol for the Prince of Wales, I think. Viewers can correct me if I'm wrong. And in Latin, Anno Decimo Victoria Regina Deus dat incrementum. Don't know what it means. I should know. I'm an educated boy. I should speak Latin. But I only speak pig Latin. I want to show you guys the occupation flag. It tells you a little bit about the building, the gates, 1862, pure Victoria times. We'll try and get ourselves in here. A little jumpy jump. And we're in. So we'll do this one live. We'll film it as we approach. There's a nice park here. I don't know if Warrington, like Walkden, had a very heavy rainfall the other night. refreshed all the plants and the grass and the streams and the rivers and the lakes. It was a monsoon. It was like, no, in fact, I'm ignorant. I was going to say it's like New Delhi in the middle of monsoon season. I don't even know if New Delhi's in the monsoon region. So, anyway, we approach. Forgive the lack of zoom on my fancy Lumix camera. But that is the new and improved LG TV 4K flag, where they've added a brown strip and a black strip and even a white strip. And there's a yellow triangle with a weird ball in it. Now, I used to call it the psychedelic South African flag, but I don't want to make that connection anymore, because maybe we shouldn't be making light of the fact that the Western world has been taken over by a neo-Bolshevik, sexual Marxist sterilization desire, a kind of death wish, a kind of self-sacrificial Inca, Aztec, Mayan, kill the virgin, rip their hearts out, sterilize your kids. You might be able to tell I'm a little bit against it. Lovely old brick building here next to the town hall. I still think it's Warrington Borough Council. And there's your town hall, just for context, with a lovely flag. So, the Fourth Reich occupation flag is pervasive everywhere. This is a estate agent, but I'm not even sure if, as a straight white man, I'm allowed in, or if I'm allowed to buy property. I mean, some of the adverts are pretty clear. Here on the corner of Lee Street and I don't know, is the real ale. It's called 9 gallon for your real ale enthusiast. And I think I'm getting close to the city centre. The White Hart Pub and Postbox. And it's starting to look like every other single town I've visited in the Northwest recently. But let's see if there's anything different. Hilden Square, looking at the back of the GS Shopping Centre. Singing Man, where's Singing Man? Anyway, you want some tropical bird? You want some bird of paradise? As a team, we can do so much more. We are stronger together. Get rid, send them to Rwanda. I can't be the only one that sees it on the Specsavers advert. He looks like one of the blonde twins, ghost twins from the Matrix Revolutions, except a more mixed race version. Or maybe I should have gone to Specsavers. Maybe no one else sees it. Now, I don't know what country that flag is, but I have to say the women from there are hell of ugly. Oh, I get it. It's the youth zone. It's something to do with children, which is why they have to do the flags and the propaganda even harder. Time is about 12:45 on a Thursday, I think. Is today Thursday? Anyway, it's lunchtime on a working week. It should be busy, but it's abandoned. Where is everyone? Where are they? We got a security guard. We got him, but where's the customers? It's impossible to walk past these piles of peat or earth without going. Okay, we're in some sort of big square. It's all looking rather nice here in the sunshine. There's people drinking coffee. What could go wrong? Nothing could go wrong here. Surely they're not going to bring in propaganda in the city square, surely. What's the name?
She's called Pepper.
Peppa!
Pepper, sit down.
Look at this good doggy. Thank you for letting me film your hound. Look at this. This here, you might think it's a horse, but it's actually a dog. Go on, Peppa. What do you see? Do you see any pussycats? Oh no, they wouldn't do the propaganda. I mean, this is like a family area. Surely it's okay. Okay, Ruth. I see something traditional up ahead. That's a very nice wonky Tudor building. You know, that is England. A wonky Tudor wooden building from like 500-600 years ago. You gotta love it. Well, I do. Check it out, ladies and gents. It's the Mad Hatter from Alice in Wonderland. And the bunny. And I guess that's Alice. Alice? Who the F is Alice? But anyway, she's having her... What is it? It's Italian pink marble. I know my rocks. I know my granite. What's up, Alice? What do you think? Well, the GS Centre is huge. It kind of envelops the whole of Warrington city centre. And I can see it in the winter. Well, it'd be good, but on a hot sunny day, it's a bit stifly. The green of copper oxide. Oh, simple thing. So this is the former Parr's banking hall. Parr Banking, founded 1788. This is just off the Warrington High Street. And the viewers deserve some faded glory from the past. 1788. It was true pineapple and peacock glory back then. If you had a peacock and a pineapple, you were winning. See no evil, hear no evil, speak no evil. I like this one. It says, lose yourself in Cockhead shopping. So I was going to go up this spiral, this beautiful spiral thing to the boutique, but it's, they're serious. They've used zip ties and everything. That's how not allowed it is. What a nice lady, offering the workers some water. And they're like, yeah, so ties in nicely for my point here. As you can see, I'm stood in the shade. It's very pleasant. You can see, look at that, shade. But like every other town in Britain, when it gets a bit hot in the summer months, most of the infrared and UV reflection that makes it almost intolerable is just reflecting off super shiny concrete, stone, paving slabs in a treeless urban hellscape. And the temperature today is 26 degrees here in Warrington, but it feels more like 32 because of the heat coming up off the pavement. A little bit of a bush attempt here, flowery bush. It's okay. People are polite. They stop. They worry about being in the way, but little do they know that I want to include everyone in my video. So here in the main Fountain Square circle. Circus, some evidence of civility, past civility. Here on the outskirts of the town centre, you've got the Looking Glass, quite a fine looking drinking establishment. Looking Glass, am I getting Alice in Wonderland vibes? Mad Hatter? I don't know. Oh, not you, it's just a general pub, don't worry, it's not you. Love how people think it's specifically them. The narcissism is hilarious. So you walk 5 minutes from the immediate centre and Warrington just kind of ends. It kind of just goes desolate, dystopia-scape. Like it's all over. We'll get a little ambulance drive-by, a few seconds of it, just for the dystopia feeling. Probably on the way to another heart attack. Oh yeah, actually, it's not another heart attack. As I walk down here, there was a street vulnerable person, shall we say, overdosing on some powerful narcotics, and that's just up there, center screen. I didn't film it because, medical. But the ambulance said, we'll go and get a shot. Okay, we'll go film it because we are voyeurs. We're bad people on this channel. We'll go get some photons. Okay, we'll slowly make, no, not slowly. We'll rapidly make our way towards the flashing blue lights of the emergency, but I'll probably avoid direct video of it because I don't want the peons of Warrington to chase me out of town like they did in Hull. You all right, mate? Well, a little stop off before we get to the emergency. The Lower Angel looks like a proper man's pub, proper fighting pub, mate. Okay, viewers, this is all you're getting because I can just sense it. The local people for the local photons will attack me. Okay, we come fresh from the emergency and we stumble across a brand new square development with some new businesses. And again, unfortunately, the town planners have forgotten the foliage. They've effed the F. Forgotten the foliage, forgotten the flora, and a few ferns, A few ferns, flora, foliage forgotten, but everything else in here. Hello, sir. It's 26 degrees, but what does the temperature feel like right now to you?
Like being sat in a pan with a boiled egg next to me.
Yeah, would you say it feels about mid-30s Celsius?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's because there's no trees, there's no shade. The sun just reflects off the
Granite, yeah.
off the banner. Anyway, all the best. I like your Liverpool shirt. Take care.
The best team in the world, Vic.
Hey. Oh, I get it. Newtons with the apple. Go on, Isaac. Okay, at the Botanist, usually get a few craft beer enthusiasts or skinny men with beards and man buns. Oh, there's one.
We love the salt shirt. Without your shirts, without the we couldn't do it. So
Well, there you go. So we're here. We're in the square. We are hip and not square. Cineworld and Starbucks together at last. You've got your British patriotic bunting above the pride bunting. In Britain, the royal family still outranks the the gays for now. This here is the Warrington Borough Council Registrar's Office, and yeah, I'll pan up because there's a lady coming out. Don't want to upset everyone. A few weeks ago I visited St. Helens and witnessed probably the worst, the most bleak, the most tragic indoor market in my video career. Now this one here in Warrington seems a bit more, a bit posher, a bit better presented, a bit more popular. There's a few more customers. I mean, they have a craft beer enthusiast kind of bar over here. As you can see, the Hop Emporium, looking very good. And oh no, some remnants from the old COVID days. Don't you cough on me, you scumbag. So they've all got it. As you can see, it's like a prisoner visitor wing. Just wait here for the prisoner. He'll be sat there. Use the telephone. You've got Pink Leaf Cocktail Bar and a lot of the British bunting. Let's hope that the background music doesn't trigger the copyright strike. Oh God. See that, guys? It's a good one here, apparently. Good one. Best one. This little kiosk is the key maker from the Matrix. Key's cut here, and it's can you see that? Can you read that? The key OSC. Get it? I love it. Okay, this helpful graphic here of Warrington Town Centre with the concentric rings shows the effect of an 80 megaton nuclear blast directly over the central square, and the destruction goes from sheer plasma ball annihilation through to 90% death and building destruction around the outskirts. So there you go. Here in the centre of Warrington, something awful happened on the 20th of March 1993. Two children, Jonathan Ball and 3-year-old Tim Parry, were murdered by the Irish Republican Army in their campaign of terror attacks on the British mainland, with the purpose of encouraging the British government to withdraw from Northern Ireland as part of the Troubles in the 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s, early 2000s. So rest in peace, Jonathan and Tim. The city clearly will never forget you. Oh, good. How's it going?
I've seen your videos.
Oh, you've got a
online.
good taste, man. How are you?
I have. Yes. Very
Yeah,
good,
yeah, very good.
I see lots of ones like DJ audits and things like that. And
Oh, yeah.
it's slightly different to them.
No, absolutely. Yeah, they're
So
very
on-
touching about the two boys. Hey, with the I just did a little rest in peace segment.
Yeah.
And this is a nice memorial, isn't it? That's children's hands
It's
imprinted.
So I'm not from Warrington. I'm from Chester. So,
Oh, yeah?
I've worked here for nearly a year now.
Oh, yeah?
And it is
No,
very, very poignant. So where I work, there used to be the peace centre that was built as a result of them.
oh yeah.
It used to be called the Jonathan Ball Tim Parry Centre, and then it got changed to the Peace Centre,
Got you.
where the youth club ran from. So now,
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Well, there you go. Well, nice to meet you. Thanks for
Yes,
saying
thank
hello.
you. No, yeah.
Take it easy. All the best. Yeah, no worries, man. Thank you. Take care. Oh, I'm falling over here. Okay. Nice guy. Really friendly guy from Chester. Came up and said hello. And yeah, I guess it kind of proves the random and indiscriminate placing of explosive devices for your political aims will make everyone hate you and will set back your political aims. Here's a great one. Safer Streets, Cheshire. See this young ginger man here with his red hair? He respects women, tick. Understands boundaries, tick. And views women as equals, tick. You are a top gentleman, sir. And he stands with women, not against them. No more excuses. Now, that's great, but in fact, there's no buts here. Completely different matter. But yes, exalt women, of course, but don't forget that women do and have and will commit incredibly horrific crimes and atrocities, sometimes against children, just like men do. Of course, not in greater numbers, but when they do it, allegedly, like Lucy Letby, the neonatal nurse, she is currently in court, charged with the murder of 7 babies and 10 more. You know that lovely square we were in down there with the Cineworld with the Starbucks in it? It's called Times Square, just like New York. Oh, I'm not sure Stelios from the airline company EasyJet would be happy with EasyLet. Oh, great. So as soon as I start filming... Oh, no, there he is. Noisy. That bus is not well. He's off to Runcorn. Okay, bit of stock footage of the Cheshire Constabulary going up the street. Let's see if we get... Here we go. Beautiful. I hate to be Mr. Randy Pan, the pessimism man, but people can tell when you've tattooed your head with fake hair follicles. On another end of Warrington, you've got the this is obviously Bridge Street where the IRA bombs went off, and Bridges Bar marks the end of Warri. It's all ogre. And here at the end of Bridge Street, opposite the Bridges pub, is the nicest building I've seen in Warrington. It's being redeveloped. I can see a lot of new furniture stacked in the windows. It's built in 1890, and I think it's residential flats. I could be wrong. It might be a restaurant. Yeah, it's a restaurant. Oh well. The Grand, it's called. The Grand. Classic British abandoned pub. And over here you've got the Warrington Academy. The Warrington Academy was in this building in 1757. Nice. Okay, you're right, la. Bach, sack and crack. We're on the River Mersey. And oh shit! Dead fish. Oh, bigger dead fish. In Salford Keys. There was a lot of dead fish, and here in the River Mersey, I've only been filming for a few seconds, and more dead fish, and it's a fishy apocalypse. Why are all the fish dying? The Environmental Agency said in Salford Keys it was a mixture of thunderstorms and low air pressure, meaning there was less oxygen in the water. Now, that sounds like witchcraft and bullshit to me. Sounds like an excuse. Usually it's chemicals that fucks the fish like this. And it's not that hot. It's in the 20s Celsius. It's not in its 30s. So they're full of shit. But anyway, there's the side of the Warrington Academy. I'm going to show you that statue in a minute. And doesn't that look like a courthouse, guys? Doesn't that look a bit courty? Shall we go and court some photons over there? I think we should. Yeah, many viewers would have recognized them from across the road. They've got the mole above his right eyeball on his forehead. This is none other than Billy Big Bollocks, also known as Oliver Cromwell, a leader in the anti-royalist civil war of 1651? Something like that. He's holding a sword and a holy Bible. And Oliver Cromwell and his men led to the decapitation of King Charles I. Now, not to get into monarchy versus republicanism, but philosophically, I think it's vital that leaders rise up to decapitate tyrants, because it reminds tyrants of the limits of their tyranny. Ha ha, says Oliver. chop your head. Divine right of kings. Get on the wooden block. Oh, blue-blooded blood, eh? Get on the wooden block. Okay, guys, here's a phone box with autism. I shouldn't joke, but anyway, it says post office. It says post office, but it's a phone box. Eh? Oh, there we go. Telephone. Post office. Anyway, I take it back. It's many of my viewers have autism. I'm not making. Oh, here we go. That explains it. I'm not mocking a difficult condition. I'm just jumping on the internet joke bandwagon. So forgive me. So I think we're near the court. That one over there, but. Some lovely Scottish thistle, but this would be English thistle. And it's a bit spiky. Even the ladybird thinks it's a bit spiko. Now that I'm at the foot of the suspected court. Sorry about the wind noise. Sorry, I think it's BT Telephone Exchange building. One of those big things they built in the 50s for the burgeoning telephone system. And I can tell because there's a BT OpenReach van over there. Let's get a bit closer, see if we can figure it out. This is private property parking on this car park for official business only. Well, that's okay, I'm not here to park. I ain't here to park. Let's get through. Make sure nothing falls on my head. This is a public access road. Oh, there's some nice buildings down there. Looking very good. Well. Yeah. Here we go. They have no liability to me. What does that mean? I don't need their liability for me. Well, there you go. You're not a fucking courthouse. The street we're on is called Bovey Court, and I like the architecture of this tall, slim creature over here, this building. Nice faded windows, faded brick. So here on Bovey Court, continuing the lack of tree theme. I mean, there's a cloud overhead now, but the heat coming off all this tarmac and pavement is stifling. You guys see any trees? Any trees as far as the eye can see? Any trees? Who needs trees? We're in the Warrington Museum, and the art they have in the entrance here is phenomenal. 10 out of 10. That is a mummified child from Egypt from 300 BC. So 2,500 years old, approximately. You know what? For a small town, I'm quite impressed with Warrington. They're doing okay. Look at this old room. I like it a lot. Hey Charlie, are you coming out to play today? We brought all your favorite toys. We promise we only want to have fun with you. Let's all sing a song together. Look how quiet it is on Suez Street. Behind me is the library. Sorry, not library. Yeah, museum and library right there. Building right there. And anyone fancy a nice big mansion in the city centre? Nice big house? Nice big gardens around the side? In fact, that's worth investigating. Let's have a look. Museum and library. Not bad, Warrington. Not bad at all. And no, it's not a mansion with a nice big garden. It's a private car park on the side of a mansion that's been turned into offices, clearly. Okay, we're on Palmyra Square. There's a few law firms. We're getting slowly closer to the courts, magistrates, some other court, and a little bit of greenery to neutralize all the lack of trees. There's some very nice big trees. Here's your common maple. You might recognize it from the leaf on the Canadian flag, but this one does not give any syrup. This is a common maple, darling. And a few wooden huts. Well, we'll go in and have a look. La Petite Maison. Maybe on the weekend. There's a bit more cafe culture here. But it's a random Thursday in June. And there's no one around. Someone having a sleep. Here's the old technical school. And now it's a place with various bars and restaurants in it. Yeah, at least it's still open. At least people are still enjoying it. Well now, we're back at the town hall with the Golden Gate again. And have a look at this brick boy here. He looks a bit crispy in the sunshine, if I'm honest. A couple of trees next to it wouldn't go a foot, wouldn't go amiss. Here's a side of the nice big town hall. The one with the Golden Gate, of course. And it says Chief Executive Reception. This is local government bank hall, built 1749 by the world famous architect James Gibbs. And what a handsome man he is. Hello, madam, how are you? This is a town hall, obviously. Thank you. You know what? Warrington is growing on me. It's not as bad as I thought. It's actually pretty damn good for a town of 80,000 people. Quite a lot of nice architecture from the 1700s. And there are, you know, I've moaned about the lack of trees, but when they have a green space, they ram it. And as I was saying before the battery ran out, when Warrington does do a park, they ram a lot of trees in it. I mean, look at this, look at this. It's a jungle out here. Absolute jungle. And I think I'm getting close to the Crown Court. Or some combined... Oh, yep. You can tell by the crest. They have a lion wearing a crown. And the poor unicorn, as we've talked about on this channel before, has a chain around its neck. I hate to say this, Warrington, but your entrance to your law court looks like a fucking ghetto in Detroit. Lion looks insane. This is their law court entrance. This is it. This is terrifying. Surely this is a set for a zombie movie and not an official entrance to a law court. It's horrible. So as you can see, they clearly designed in the 1970s, and someone did come out to speak to me, but they've gone back in. He appeared again. How's it going? One sec.
A very old building, by the way.
It's 70s, isn't it?
No.
90s.
90s.
It's horrible. It's the ugliest court I've ever seen.
Hey, like I said, it's not a... It looks old. It's not.
Well, how's it so shabby?
It's not been well maintained, I suspect.
Yeah. It's only law and order. So people go to court here and have their...
It was a Crown Court, still is a Crown Court of Magistrates.
Nice.
Used to be county.
Yeah.
The county got taken out. So.
Fair enough. Well, I hope they get some funding to paint it. And thank you for the information. You've been...
I said,
yeah.
It looks old.
Yeah. It's not old.
It's designed to look old.
Yeah, no, thank you for the correction. I was saying 1970s.
No,
yeah.
like I said, it's designed to look old.
Designed to...
Breeze block and steel.
They love it, don't they? These architects.
Behind the bricks.
Yeah?
It's breeze block.
Is it breeze breeze block behind the bricks?
Do you want to if you...
Oh yeah, I'd love to. Thank you, I'd love to.
Show you something.
Thank you. Shall I follow you or go in the spin? Thank you. Good man.
Go through the spinny doors,
Oh no, it's okay.
you
It's
go like
okay.
this. If you stand here,
Yeah?
if you just stand there.
Yes.
Behind the beautiful building. Breeze block.
Oh my god, look at that. It's like that scene in The Matrix when he has a deja vu. Yeah.
Looks.
Yeah.
Isn't.
Thank you. Man, you've been very kind. I appreciate it.
That's okay.
So thank you. Have a good day, everybody. Thanks, guys. See ya. I'll try the spinny doors for a laugh. Go on. Thank you again.
No worries.
Cheers, man. Thank you. Have you ever seen such a friendly reaction filming at a court in Great Britain? Lovely guys. Spiky. Building is called Taurus, just next to the quartz. Toroidal. Toruta. Tartaruga. Tortuga. Torugu. Tagugu.